Hello, everybody. How many people are here? Who is here? So let me switch. Let me switch my camera. Okay. Yeah. Oh boy. Hey, who is here? Who is here? Let me know if you are here. If you're excited, let me know. Let me know. Kalat is here. Kalat says, "I'm so excited and I just can't hide it." Michael, my man. All right. All right, guys. How are you doing? Finally, my brother. Finally, Darlington is here. Bolaji is here. Ah, man. Morayo is here also. Fresh life. Florence. Good evening. Mr. Razak is here also. Superb, superb, superb. Good evening, everybody. So, I will just wait till maybe like 10 past 8 and then we can start. Yes, Mr. Ikenna is here. Samuel is here. We are back again, my brother. We are back again. And this time we are back for real. We are back for real this time. Thank you so much, every single one of you, for being here. Um, it's my pleasure to have you, as always. And we are going to rock and roll today. We're going to rock and roll today, guys. Like really, really killer, really, really well. We're going to rock and roll. We're going to get into a lot of stuff today. How many of you have logged into the back end? Opportunity bro. Who is opportunity broker? I don't know the name. When you use these names, I really don't know until you tell me your name. Um, how many of you have logged into the back end? Maybe like yesterday or today or in the past couple of days, you probably have seen that there are a lot of changes. Yeah, Temitope is here. Gideon Olua is here also. So, if you have logged into the back end in the last couple of days, just let me know. Emeka is here also. Emeka, welcome. Let me know if you have logged into the back end in the last couple of days. Yes, baby. You excited? I'm excited too, baby. My daughter is here. Hi, Madam Ngozi. How you doing? Okay. Hi. Hi. She's waving to all of you. You can't see her, but Etomi, my brother. Emeka Kalu, my brother. Everybody. Enoch from Ghana. Ha! Whoa! Wow! Boniface is here. Exactly. Exactly. Folakemi is here also. Thank you so much, every single one of you, for being here. So please, if you have logged into the backend in the last couple of days, just let me know. Let me know. Just indicate in the comments. Say yes, I've logged in. If you've logged in, you've probably seen that we have a lot of changes, right? A lot of the broken links that were not working before are all working now, and we have everything set to go. From tomorrow, all of you can begin to promote your links. You can begin to generate your links. You can begin to promote your links. You can begin to bring in this money right here, right? Nina, good evening, right? So from tomorrow, everybody can begin to promote the links. We are going to have a number of funnels up by tomorrow. By this time tomorrow, we have probably around 3 or 4 of them up, and I'm so excited. This has been a long, long time coming. It's been a long time coming. We've been on this since January. My goodness, this is like month 11. So let's say like 10 months, right? Because I started contacting programmers in December, even before we launched, you know, started contacting them and to find um, programmers even in Nigeria and even abroad is hectic, my people. See, it is hectic. Yeah. And the biggest issue that we had was finding somebody who could build what I had in my head, somebody who could build it, because it's not like all other kinds of affiliate marketing platforms. I mean, if it's just affiliate marketing where you just sell one product, it's just straightforward. This one we have to combine it with network marketing. We have to combine it, and we have to do it in such a way that we can sell both of them at the same time. Really, really hard. So, but I thank every single one of you for keeping the faith. I thank your shirt is dirty, baby. I don't want them to see your dirty shirt. Go and sit down. So, um, finding someone who could do that was really, really hard, because it was quite on like something we hadn't that hasn't been done before, sort of. If you've been in this industry long enough, you probably have heard of MLSP. You probably have heard of Elite Marketing Pro. So what we have is similar to Elite Marketing Pro. The only difference is that our own is kind of advanced, because we are now actually adding a network marketing company component to it. These other guys are just like page builders, page funnels, all of that. It's been hard, but I'm happy to announce that we are at the end of that road. We have our products, we have our platform, we have everything delivered. Hi, Winnie. Winnie, I was calling, but your number wasn't going through. What happened? But I'm going to call again anyway. So, I thank every single one of you for keeping the faith. I know how hard it must have been. You know, I, to be honest, I'm flawed by your faith, because it seems to me like you guys have more faith in this than I do, and that's why you've waited this long. That's why you've waited this long to see it come to fruition. And you know how life is. We still have some of our friends, some of our members who gave up along the way. It's all right. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Hopefully, when they see us now that we're moving in steam, hopefully they come back. And if they don't, it's still okay. We're going to have far many, 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 many more people who are going to be with us, who are going to join us, you know, um, who are going to be our members. We are going to grow from strength to strength. We're going to shake the network marketing and the internet marketing industry. Trust me, what we have is amazing. The offer that we have put together, the scripts, the videos, the VSLs, the sales letters, the funnels, crazy. So like I said, from tomorrow, you guys can begin to promote. From by this time tomorrow, you can begin to promote. But what I want to do today is that today I want to basically put you through um, how to get people to get to the point where they actually now buy from your link. They buy from your link, you get paid, and then when you get paid, you make money. And then when they join Emery or they join whatever network marketing company is, because the way we have built this thing, we can switch Emery for any company tomorrow. We can add any new company we want tomorrow. It doesn't matter. Everything will still work seamlessly with the same funnels. Any of the funnels that you choose in the back end, it will still work. Any of the offers that you choose to promote, it will still work. Doesn't matter how many companies we put there. Doesn't matter whether we switch out the companies. This thing is killer, right? And I have to give kudos to the team, the guys that built this stuff, right? I was exasperated, and they were even more exasperated, because I'll call them many, many times and shout and scream and I'll get angry and I'll curse, you know, I'll curse. One particular day, the guy that was working on the front end, the guy was crying as I was talking to him on the phone. Oh my goodness. And it hurt me, I was like, oh shit, what did I say now? Come on, dude, why are you crying? You know, but we've had all sorts of emotions getting this thing done. That it's such a relief that it is finally done. It's such a relief that now we can get to go. So a couple of things that you guys need to know. So let me just what's the word to use now? Let me let me just go over the back end again, show you guys some of the different parts of the site. So I'm going to log in. So if you notice right from this login, please let me know if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Can you see the Kairos logo? You can see the login page. Can you see it? Is it very, very clear? Can you see it? Please let me know in the comments. I need to be sure before I go forward. All right. So let me come in and look at the comments and see whether you guys can see it. So can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see the Kairos logo, the login page? Can you see it? Please let me know. All right. Okay, superb. Superb. Okay, great. So, um, so right from here, you can see that you have the option of logging in with either your username. They are going to add an option for an email also. There's going to be an option for email so that you can also log in with your email, right? But um, right now we have a username. Then I'm going to put in my password. Now, so this is my own affiliate account. So when I promote, and so you guys understand how these things work. Forget the numbers here is the total number of everybody who has registered. Also, so once people start joining Emery under your team, you will start seeing their numbers here, right? You will not see any numbers for companies because you are part of a company. You're part of Team Kairos, right? In Emery. So here it shows you the number of leads. Here shows you the number of affiliates. If you're a product, if you have your own product, you see the number of affiliates that are selling your products here, and you see the number of products that you have. You see the number of funnels that you have created as a product owner, and so on and so forth. Anyway, but the most important point and place that you want to pay attention to is here, right? This affiliate marketing section, because that is where all of the magic happens, guys. That is where all of the magic happens. So here is where you're going to find all of our funnels. So we're going to start uploading them tonight, right? So by this time tomorrow, you will be able to start promoting them. But you see all of our funnels here. When people buy from your link, you will see everything here under affiliate commissions, right? So you see the name of the funnel that they bought from. You see the name of the person who bought it. You see the commission that you earned from it. You see the price of the product, right? The reason why we put the price is so that you can compare it to the commission and be sure that it actually gave you the exact commission that you were supposed to earn. You see the date and the time that the purchase was made. All right. And of course, this is your profile. You can change your profile. You can upload your profile picture and save it, right? You can do all these different things. All right. So, and then withdrawals. So, under withdrawals, you can see here it says withdrawals is locked until Monday, November 8th, 2021. The reason why we did it is initially what we had there was we it was open so that you can withdraw it any day, anytime you want. But then I thought about it and I was like, you guys know that it's good for you to be able to withdraw your earnings and do a screenshot, right? Do a screenshot and post it on your social media as proof, that this is working out. Because when people say it, they're going to make inquiries. So I thought it was better if everybody is able to just withdraw their commissions on the same day. So I told them to change it, and now they have changed it. And now the way it works is on Mondays, this link, this withdrawal button will be active, and you can withdraw. So it gets activated at exactly 12, at exactly 0001. That's 1 minute. I'll be 1 second into Monday, right? 1 minute, 1 minute after midnight on Sunday. So that would be on Monday. And then it closes at exactly 11:59 Monday evening. And then, so you have to make sure that if you want to withdraw money from your account, you have to do it on Mondays. So, and when you do that withdrawal, you can now, do a screenshot. Once you just request a withdrawal, it goes out automatically. We don't even say it. We just get an alert that the withdrawal has been done. Paystack pays it to your account instantly. Instantly. It's Paystack that does it. It's not even us, right? So Paystack pulls it out of your back end here, because here you are going to see your balance, all the commissions that you earn from Team Kairos. You will see it here, right, as your balance. And you when you make the withdrawal, you are going to see that the withdrawal has been subtracted from what you have in your balance. And you will see the list of your list of withdrawals over here. You see the number of times you've withdrawn over here, and so on and so forth. So, this thing is been is worked. It's worked. But we want to. I also wanted to you guys to be able to sell this very, very effectively. I want you guys to be able to. Some of you are saying that it's not clear. Why is it not clear? Okay. Please, if it's not clear, can you just refresh? I'm just saying your comments now. Please, can you just refresh it? Because it is clear for other people. So superb. Great. So I want to make sure that you guys 1 minute, guys. 1 minute, please. Come on. Come here. Where is it? Where is it? Where did you put it? Where was a pen? The video. Give it to me. It's there. Okay, so we're back. All right. So, um, guys, okay, some people are saying that Joseph and Bolaji are saying that you should increase your YouTube video quality to 360p, and it's going to be clear. All right. So, um, so I want to make sure that this is easy for you to sell. So, what our main focus today is to show you what I call the 1 minute presentation protocol. How do you present this thing to someone? Because I see a lot of you who post on social media, right? I saw Bolaji's advert on Google today. I was searching for something, and the ad came up, and I saw it, and I was like, okay, I'm going to call Bolaji tomorrow, and we're going to go over the ad, we're going to go over the landing page and all of that, right? So the I see your social media posts and all of that, and I see people saying, "What is this about? Can you tell me more?" But so when they do that, I want to teach you what I'm going to show you tonight is to show you how to close people. How do you close people? How do you get people to go watch your presentation and buy? Because remember, the VSLs, the funnels, sell them. You don't sell them. What you sell to them is for them to go watch the video through your link, watch our VSL, our webinars through your link, to go read our sales pages through your link. The sales pages do the job of selling to them. But you want them to get there with an open mind. You want them to get there with with you know with the mindset of wanting to hear, wanting to learn more. All right. So we're going to do that. But before we do all of that, guys, what I really want to show you, talk about today is a couple of things. Okay. Um, so a couple of things, and again, please let me know if you are seeing this screen. Let me know if you're seeing this screen so that I'm not just talking to air. All right. So you see my screen? Are you seeing Kairos Relaunch? Can you see Kairos Relaunch on your screen? The big ass white screen. Mhm. So let me see your comments. Okay, superb, 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 superb. All right. So, so the first thing I want you guys to know, I saw this quote. It says, I saw it some time ago, maybe a couple of days ago. It said, "Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success." Guys, we came together in January, right? We came together in January. That was our beginning. That's when we started coming together. With every new person who joins us, that person is joining our movement because this is not a team. This is more like a family to me, right? My interest is to make sure that all of you win. Every single one of you. If you've known me for any length of time, you know that this is what I want for everybody. Everybody who comes in contact with me. I go out of my way. I inconvenience myself. If a lot of times I give up the chance to earn money just to make sure that the next person wins. And the reason why I do that is because I know how hard it is to come up. I know how hard it is to come up. If you guys have heard my story, and I'm sure I've mentioned it here a couple of times, right? So, you know, my family is not. My family has seen success. My family has seen wealth and seen poverty. You know, ups and downs and ups. And when I say up, I mean up, 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 up there. My father was multimillionaire three different times. He's building his fourth fortune now. He's building his fourth business now. He has a lot of money now, right? But I've seen this thing go, where we go up and then we come down, 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 down. And when I started all of this in 2003, when I started getting interested in business in 2003 as a student in Michael Okpara University of Agriculture, Omudike in Abia State, when I started, we were at those our down points. So it was basically starting from zero, from scratch, from nothing. And I know how hard that was for me. And that is why I try to, put myself in when people come to me or when I do stuff, right? Like what I'm doing right now, when I do stuff, I put all everything into it. even to my own, I don't want to say detriment, but even to my own disadvantage, just to make sure you win, right? So she won't carry you. She's not going to carry you. Don't worry. Sit here. So I want to make sure that everybody wins, right? So we came together in January. We have kept together from January till now. This quote says, keeping together is progress. We have kept together from January till now, right? Many of you have been here from the 11th of January when we started, and you're still here, right? Many of you, Mrs. Ngozi, Anthony was the first person I ever told about Kairos. In fact, you guys don't even know it, but Anthony chose this name, Kairos. He was the one that came up with the name, right? So, keeping together is progress. So we have kept together. We have made a lot of progress. Now is the time for us to work together because now we are moving to success. We are moving to success. Now we are moving to success. So now we are going to work together. And it doesn't mean we have not been working together. We've been working together so far, but now we're going on overdrive. We're going on overdrive. So the question is, will it work? Will it work? I'm sure some of you are probably still thinking, will this thing work? I mean, it's taking all this time. Ronald said this thing was going to be done, but it has not been done. Will this thing work? Right? Will it work? I don't know if this thing is going to work. I don't know. I'm not sure if this thing is going to work. And I understand. Trust me, I do. When you are worried whether it's going to work, I know how it feels. I know what you are thinking. I know what you're thinking. Right? But trust me, see, what I'm doing is so big. Right? If I've been at it since January till now, and the amount of money I've put into it, right? The last time I told you guys the amount of money I've put into this project, I told you guys it was 6 million. It has increased substantially since then, but that's not even the point. The reason I'm doing is because I believe this thing. I'm adopting something that hasn't been done before in this country. At the very least, it hasn't been done anywhere in Africa. I checked. And I think it is so big that unless God Himself intervenes, it is bound to fail. However, I 100% believe in this path that I'm on and the lives that will be touched and the vision that I have. And I am enjoying every day, no matter how crazy it sounds or how many people don't understand it. I am staying the course. I am 100%, guys. 100%. So I better pray to God for Him to intervene. Right? Let's pray for Him to intervene, my people. Right? So, if you're thinking, will it work? Yes, it will. 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 I know it 100%. We have proved that when we didn't even have to decide, we proved that it was going to work. Now imagine how much more results we are going to get with our platform, with the Kairos app. Imagine how much more, how many more things we are going to achieve, how easier it is going to be for us to do it now that we have a way that automates our marketing. Imagine that, my people. Imagine that. Right? So entrepreneurs learn from mentors and they model successful people in any given niche, right? And what I've done over the last few years, and more so this year, I was talking to it to me some I think it was 2 weeks ago. It to me, I was talking to it to me some 2 weeks ago, and I was telling him that I was having a consultation with one of the top network marketers in the world, and I paid the guy for 6 hours, right? I just wanted him to explain to me what he did. This guy has reached the top of any comp plan, right? He has been in he's in his sixth network marketing company, and the previous five, he reached the top of the comp plan. Do you guys understand what I mean by the top of the comp plan? He reached the highest level in the comp plan. Those five companies still pay him till date because his teams there are still working. And he doesn't move away with his team from his old company. He starts with a new company. Once he reaches the top rank in any company, he switches to a new company and he starts building it with fresh people. And I was like, damn, I need to know what this guy knows. What does this guy do? And I can tell you what I learned from this guy 2 weeks ago is absolutely mind blowing. And I'm going to be transferring all of that knowledge to you guys. So entrepreneurs learn from mentors and they model successful people in any given niche that they are involved with. The most important question that someone can ask on the entrepreneurial journey is, who is this person and why should I be listening to them? And I'm glad that you guys chose me to listen to. That is why I am playing an active role in your results. That is why we have built this platform, so that you and I are working together every day, side by side, with me looking over your shoulder and guiding you. I will help you make the hybrid franchising business model work for you. You know, Zig Ziglar said, you can have anything in life that you want. You can have anything in life that you want, as long as you help enough other people get what they want. If you help enough other people get what they want, you can have anything in life that you want. You know, I was a student and someone gave me this book, Closing the Sale by Zig Ziglar. And that was where I saw this quote for the first time. And I sat down and I kept thinking about this quote. You can have anything in your life you want if you help enough. You see, the keyword, guys, here is enough. If you help enough other people get what they want, you can have anything in life that you want. And I never forgot that quote till date. Every time I think about it, I've tweeted these quotes more times. You know, guys know that I tweet quotes often, right? Well, I've tweeted this particular quote many more times than I've tweeted any other one. Because this quote, this thing that you're looking at right now on your screen, is the secret of success in business, in life, in your family, in your friendships, your relationships. You can have anything in life you want if you help enough other people get what they want. So when we started Kairos, I said, what can I do to help enough other people get what they want? Even before I decided to do network marketing again, I asked myself, what is the business model that I can do that can impact people a lot more than the regular things that I've been teaching? I mean, I from time to time I do these trainings and these seminars and these webinars, and I teach e-commerce and I teach affiliate marketing, right? And I teach information marketing and all of these things. And I keep asking myself, what is the one business model that can get people not just one-time income, not just one-time income. You know, when you do affiliate marketing, you just earn one-time income. When you do e-commerce, somebody buys one product, you earn that one income, right? And my, inside my head, he said, It was network marketing. I was like, oh my goodness, I don't want to do this stuff again. I did it in 2015 and I lost money. But it kept nagging at me. So I sat down and I said, okay, if I'm going to do this thing again, I have to do it differently. I have to do it differently. I have to do it better. And here we are today. My goal is to help you get what you want. As many of you as are willing to do what we are going to be doing going forward now, as long as you do it with my help, you are going to get what you want. And I know that if you get what you want, I am going to get what I want because this is my team. I serve you. The essence of network marketing is that the team leader serves the team members. And you guys, you need to understand that you are not just team members, you're also team leaders in your own right. Because you have people who will join Kairos because of you, because you posted the link, because you put it on Twitter, because you put it on Facebook, because you ran an ad. Somebody saw it, clicked on it, watched our presentation, and joined. They joined through you. They get placed in your team. So you are their leader. Your job is to make sure that you whatever I pass down to you, that you now pass it on to them also. Your job is to follow up. It to me makes a perfect example of someone who does this exact thing. Darlington makes a perfect example of someone who does this exact thing. Same thing with Winnie. Same thing with Kalat, right? Same thing with the good thing is that a lot of you gets this. A lot of you understand it, but it bears repeating. It bears repeating, guys. We are going to do wonderful things with Kairos. We are going to do amazing things. The year is coming to an end, so we're going to run through the remainder part of the year. We're going to do a relaunch on the first, another launch for the new year on the 1st of January. Then on the anniversary of Kairos, January 11th, we're going to do a second launch for the new year. And then on the 31st of January, we're going to do a third launch for the new year. But that 31st of January will now be a physical seminar. The first two, first and 11th, will be online. January 31st will be physical, will be live. I'm going to have people from Emery there. We're going to have our team leaders there, Mrs. Akalebere. We're going to have we're going to have Talatu Boy there. We're going to have Mr. Brian Louis tune in from Trinidad and Tobago. We're going to put him up on the screen and if it's possible to have him also tune in and talk to you guys. And next year we're going to the World Cup. We are going to the World Cup. We're going to have a World Cup promo for Team Kairos. Originally, I wanted just one person from Team Kairos to win and go, but then I was like, what does it matter? As many of them as qualify can go, right? So the details are coming. We're going to have a big Kairos party in Qatar next year. So how do we do that? We do that by knowing exactly how to sell, how to close our sales. How do we get people in a frame of mind so that they are ready to buy in 1 minute? How many of you would like to learn that? How would you like to learn how to make people ready to buy in 1 minute? 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. How many of you would like that? Okay, so I call it the 1 minute presentation. Um, I call it the 1 minute presentation protocol. And what I'm teaching you tonight is exactly what people who join Team Kairos are going to be getting. Right? It is exactly what they are going to be getting. The same exact thing. The same exact thing that they are going to be getting is what you're seeing right now on your screen. Okay? So, So, how do you get people? How do you get them to be willing to join your program? How do you get them to be willing to join your program in 1 minute? How do you do that? So you do that using sales scripts. You do that with a script. You do that by knowing exactly what to tell them, by anticipating what they are going to say before they even say it, by knowing exactly what you need them to do before they do it, so that you are right there, so that you are right there at the exact moment to take advantage, right? So let me see your comments. Let me do this in like webinar. So if you would like to learn how to do this, let me get a yes in the comments. Let me get a yes from you in the comments. Let me get a yes from you in the comments, guys. Let's see those yeses coming in. Let's see those yeses coming in. Absolutely. Superb. 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 All right. All right. Let's say everybody's eager. Okay. So I call this the 1 minute presentation protocol. I'll probably change the name eventually, remove the protocol thing because we have another document that we're calling Simple Words Protocol, right? That we're going to add to today's. But just know that this is how to get people when people reach out to you when you see your social media post, right? Or they see your ad and they click and they go to your WhatsApp. Bolaji, I saw your ad today and I see that you are taking people to WhatsApp. Beautiful. So what do you tell them? Because that's where the trouble is. When people now contact you, what do you tell them? If you start telling them, things that they are already familiar with not really what they're familiar, but what they already have an aversion for, they're not going to listen to you. So you want to make sure that you get them in a frame of mind that is open and willing to listen. So, like I said, I'm going to show you how to present your Kairos opportunity or the hybrid franchising business model via WhatsApp, Telegram, even on the phone, right? And have your prospects ready to buy and ready to join all in less than 1 minute. Now, I know what you're thinking, right? You are like, wait a minute, Ronald, you can't explain this business in less than 1 minute. Abi? That's what some of you are thinking. You can present this in less than 1 minute, right? Yes, you are right. You can present it in less than 1 minute. What I mean by them being ready to buy is that they will be ready to buy your next suggestion. They'll be ready to buy the next thing you tell them to do. They'll be ready to buy the next step, right? Because the truth is that when somebody contacts you, if you try to tell them, you know what, it's Team Kairos, and this Team Kairos is a way, Ronald Mizmora is our team lead, and Ronald Mizmora has figured out a way to combine it with affiliate marketing. So we call it hybrid franchising, and it works so well. And if you join our team, you become an affiliate marketer, also a network marketer. Trust me, you see that you cannot explain it, right? You can't. Your job is to make them ready to buy with an open mind. That your job is to open their mind, right? So let's get started. So right here on the screen, I say, if you're in a hole, stop digging, right? And a lot of what I'm teaching you tonight is what I learned from this guy, the guy that I talked about earlier, Mark Januszewski is his name. Check him out online. Um, what I learned from him, and then some of what I already know about sales, about script writing. So I took what I learned from him and combined it with what I've already done. the scripts that we've already used for other businesses in the past that is working like gangbusters, and we have this amazing, amazing thing. Right? So let me tell you guys, you know what a lot of people do who try to pitch affiliate marketing or network marketing? How much more when you combine both of them together? The trouble is that they think that they have this special thing that is the best thing since sliced bread. Well, sorry to burst your bobbies, you are not that special. And your thing is not that special. People really don't care. The problem is that you think that it is so special, so good, and you are not trying to convey how special it is. And when people say no to it, you get frustrated, right? But the problem is that they are not saying no because they're not looking for something. They're saying no because their mind is still closed, right? Their mind is still closed, right? And I know it is frustrating. It is frustrating when people you're trying to get them to look at your thing and they're not looking, right? And you're tired of all those closed-minded people who are declining and making excuses. You know how people say things like, okay, I'll get back to you, and you know that they will never get back to you, right? You know it. The moment they say it, you know it, right? So relax. You're not alone, right? You're not alone. You're not alone. When I didn't know what I know today, and and people, I was trying to sell something and people would reject me. I was always in two states of mind. I was either angry or sad. It was either one of those two all the time. I mean, why wouldn't people even look at what I have? Now, I couldn't even drag them to look at it if I could. Like even if I had a rope, I couldn't even drag them to look. And it wore me out asking them to look because, candidly, as much as I believed in the system, as much as I believe in the system, as much as I believed in the system, and as much as I believed in the company or the plan or the business model, as much as I believed in it, as much as I had a desire for a better life for me and my family, it was so discouraging to hear those news. So what I decided to do was I decided to stop asking people to look at the business. A lot of people in affiliate marketing and network marketing try to make people learn their comp plan. Do you understand how confusing your company's compensation plan is? Do you even understand how confusing that thing is? Do you know that yesterday I learned something new about Emery's comp plan? Yesterday. Do you know how long it took us 1 month to even understand I&A to me? It took us one full month. It to me was in my house for almost a month. We were poring over this thing, trying to figure it out. And it took us 1 month. And because it took us 1 month, we did the first set of registrations that we did in the first month, we did it wrong. We did the placements wrong. If we knew what we know now, if we knew it in January, many of us would have been a manager by now, not just me. Right? So you need to stop thinking that your thing is special. It's not that special. Let me tell you why it's not that special. It is not that special because there are plenty things that are available for people to do for them to make money. There is affiliate marketing, there is e-commerce, there is network marketing, there is cryptocurrency trading, there is forex. What else is there? What else? You guys know, Abby? There's eBay. What else is there? There's Amazon Associates, which is also affiliate marketing. Anyway, what else is there? Right? Yeah, there's plenty things. That's the point. Your thing is not special. What the only special thing about our Kairos and our hybrid opportunities that we have found a way to combine three things into one. We have figured out a way to combine affiliate marketing and e-commerce and information marketing into one thing, right? So now we can go tell people that, and of course, you're not the one telling them, the presentation will tell them that they are going to earn multiple streams of income from work that they do one time. So instead of doing work one time and earning once, with Kairos, they work once and they earn 2 to 3 different times, right? So, so guys, the thing is my reality, right? Going back to when I got started with all this selling thing, my reality is that when you start telling people, when people say, okay, well, what is it, right? And you're not telling them, oh, I have this presentation, why don't you come to it? They will be like, just tell me what it is. Has it happened to you? Has it happened to you? They'll say, oh, just tell me what it is, right? And of course, you not start telling them what it is, and then they just tune out. So let's look at this 1 minute presentation thing. The goal of the 1 minute presentation is to make it seem like their idea to ask you for a presentation. It is their idea. When people think that something is their idea, what do they do? Do they follow through or not? Right? Do they follow through or not? If they think that it is their idea. If they think that it is their idea, they are going to follow through. And let me go over this again because it's important. When they ask you for a presentation, they are ready to buy and they are ready to join. And remember what I said. It doesn't mean that they are ready to pull out their card and pay through Paystack immediately. What it means is that they are ready to buy the next thing that you tell them to do. Right? They're ready to buy the next thing that you tell them to do. They're ready to buy your next suggestion with an open mind. And your next suggestion is for them to now click on your link and go watch our presentations. The presentations we do the selling. You don't do the selling. You don't explain Complan. Because you don't even understand it. Right? I don't even understand all of it. The presentation does the job for you. So now just think about it. Think about the difference that it makes. Think about the difference that it makes between you asking them to look at what you have and them asking you to look at what you have. Which one do you think is better? Them you asking them or them they asking you? So this 1 minute presentation is called the 1 minute presentation skill. It makes that difference, and that is what will ensure that you sign up more people over the next 30 days than most network marketers will ever do in their entire career. Right? So let's look at this 1 minute skill. I'll call it the 57-second skill. So I'm going to change it and I'll change it to 1 minute later. All right. So people on your team, right? The people on your team, like I said, you are all leaders here. I'm just the bigger leader. So all of you and every other person following you, if you just pick up this thing that I'm going to explain now, it's going to do a lot for your business because it's going to build your confidence. It's going to get you positive results, especially for the new people that are coming in. All you just need to do is just to replicate the same thing over and over. They use the same thing, right? You know, what do you say when people say things like, what is it? What is this all about? Right? You get positive results, right? Right? So, so this skill, right, we get 100% of the people that you strike an interest with to ask you for a presentation. 100%. Not all the time, not 100% all the time, but most of the time, right? And maybe you are right now that I just said this now. Maybe you are thinking, you're thinking, how possible is it? But it is. It is because I've been testing it and it is working, right? So when people say, what is it? Right? When they say, what is it? Or how does that work? What does it mean? It means that you have struck interest. Abi? When they say, what is it? How does it work? It means that you have struck interest. They're interested, but they're not ready to buy and ready to join yet. Do you agree with me? So the next thing you do is going to be important. The next thing that you do is going to be important. So you say something like, well, so let's say this person's name is Amaka. So you say, well, Amaka, I can give you a presentation right now, but I don't know. It's going to take like an entire minute. When do you think you can give me one entire minute? Guess what Amaka is going to say? Amaka is going to say, well, yeah, I can give you a minute now. Why? Because you are only asking for 1 minute. Do you think everybody has 1 minute to give you to listen to you? Right? Do you think they're opening to give you 1 minute? Yes, they are. Because 1 minute is not a freaking big deal to anybody. Now, contrast that with telling them, oh, I have this video and it's 45 minutes, or it's 1 hour, it's a 2 hour video. I want you to go and watch it. So 100% of the time, they're going to tell them, they're going to say, yeah, well, now, how about now? How about now? Right? And let me tell you, nothing builds confidence like the word yes. That first one, 1 minute, how? I'm sure you're thinking 1 minute, right? So, what they have done with this line is, well, Amaka, I could give you a presentation, but it will take like, you see, it hesitates slightly. It will take like about a minute. Do you have a minute right now? Is Amaka going to say yes or no? 1 minute. Very likely yes. So as soon as they say, how about now? They're saying yes to you. And what you want is for people to start saying yes to you. Because the moment they start saying yes to you, they likely will keep saying yes to you. So never break this rule, guys. Never ever break this rule. Right? Never ever break this rule. Right? So your job is to get them to have an open mind to go to step two. But the first rule is never do anything unless you know why you're doing it. So why are you doing this? The reason why you're doing it is to get them to say, "Oh, I'm going to go to your step two." And what is your step two, guys? Your step two is our full presentation. Your step two is our link, your affiliate link, of course. That is our link. So everything revolves around this three-step plan. You strike interest, and then you sort. How are you sorting? You are sorting with the script. I'm going to give you guys the script at the end of it. I'm just trying to explain the entire thing to you. So you strike interest and you sort. The script will help you sort. Once you sort, they're going to be interested in now watching the final product, our presentation. That is your step two, right? And that's when you send them the link, and then they will now, which is number two. That's when they will now, you will now see what you have. Your job is not to explain the comp plan, please. Your job is to strike interest, sort, show them what you have. In fact, all you need to do is number one, because our presentation does number two, and our presentation also does number three. Now, some of them will go there, but they watch our presentation, they may have some questions. Now they can come back to you and not ask those questions, but now they are closer to buying than they were the first time when they saw your social media posts, right? So when they come back to you, you now collect the decision. What is the decision? They're either going to be a customer for the product, or they will join our team and become a distributor, or they become both, or they become neither of them. It doesn't even matter, right? So before you present, when they ask you for the presentation, tell them that you need to ask them two questions first. The reason why you do this is that so that you can present their needs and wants to them. And you do this by finding out, and another reason why you do it is because you want to find out if they are serious or they are goofing around. You don't want to waste your time with people who are not serious. This thing is like a conveyor belt. Do you guys know what a conveyor belt is? Right? The conveyor belt, that is, if you've watched all those engineering things, how things are made, right? The conveyor belt are all those machines in factories that are moving things. Maybe it's a milk factory and the belt is moving the tins of milk, and it gets to a point where a machine puts the label on the tin, and then the conveyor belt continues moving it. It gets to a point where another machine pours the milk inside the tin. Then it gets to another point, another machine fixes the lid on the tin. Then it gets to another point. That is a conveyor belt. You want to make sure that people are moving through your conveyor belt as fast as possible, as many of them as possible, so that you can get the yeses as fast as you can, right? So tell them, you ask them two questions first. Well, what would you like more of in your life? Again, I'm going to give you the script. This is just an explanation for it. Are you serious? Or are you just kidding around about this answer that they gave you? Strike interest. You sort the serious from this kidding around, and you show them what you have. And what are you showing them? You're simply sending them to your link so that they can go and click. So you can send it to them on WhatsApp, or you can send it to them via your DM. Don't send people directly from what is it and send them to our presentation. I know you have been doing that. Don't do it again. Do it the way I'm going to show you right now. Right? So understanding the presentation, guys. Right? Understanding the presentation. The reason why you want to present this way is that you want to make sure this, because number one, they are not familiar with what we're doing. Maybe this is the first time. No, hybrid franchising has not even been heard of. I was one who coined it. I don't even know how the name came to my head. I just know that it was the right name to call it. Right? You just want to make sure that they are familiar, because that is the first sale. Once they are familiar with the thing, enrolling them is easy, and then we now help them experience how easy what we do is. All right. So let me go over the script a little bit again. So you tell them, um, so they say, what is it? I'll be like, Amaka, I don't know. It's going to take like like 1 minute for me to to tell you, explain it to you. Do you have 1 minute? That's what Amaka is going to say. Amaka is going to say yes. I will be like, okay, Amaka, so let me ask you two quick questions before we get started. So the question I have for you here, Amaka, is, right, I think a lot of people, from time to time, people want to do business, right? Because they either want to make more money, or they want to more time and all of that. What really is your main motivation for wanting to do business? What's your to get into business? What is your more motivation? And then I'm always going to say, oh, I want more time and more money, you know, more time, more money. You're like, okay, all right. So I want to say something like, okay, Amaka, but how much are we talking exactly? Because more money doesn't really mean much. If I give you 5 naira, are you going to take it? And then I'll laugh. Are you going? I'm just going to say, nah, not five naira now. I mean more money. Okay, so how much exactly are we talking about here, Amaka? Then Amaka is going to give you a number, right? Okay. So, and then you continue. Again, I'm going to go through the script. I'm just trying to explain it to you, right? So you have to understand 80-20 rule. So 80-20 rule says that 20% of the results that you get rather 80% of results you get come from 20% of your activities, right? And of course, everybody knows that the person who came up with that rule is called, his name is Vilfredo Pareto. So that's why the rule is called the Pareto principle. Now, how you apply it to network marketing is that what you do, people are more likely to do what is familiar. 80% of people will do more what is familiar to them. And you know what is familiar? What is familiar is what they do less of. Now, let me give you guys an example of what I mean by what is familiar, right? If you notice, you will notice that in 1 week, the clothes that you wear, the clothes that you wear more of in 1 week is about 20%. If you gather all the clothes, today is Friday, Abi, gather all the clothes that you have worn since Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday today. You see that you have worn one 80% of the time, one or two of them 80% of the time. Go and check, right? If you eat out a lot, you will notice that you eat in the same restaurant 80% of the time. So you want to make sure, right, that and to that you understand that people are more likely to do, right? They're 80% more likely to do what is familiar to them. So what you want to do is that you want to make your presentation, you want to use familiar words in your presentation. So you tell them that you ask them two questions and you make the 1 minute qualifying presentation, right? You're just qualifying them. You want to know how serious they are. You want to know how interested, how their level of interest really. Okay. So once you make that 1 second presentation, you want to now close them by giving them your link to your online webinar video, or you can ask them to come to a physical event if we are doing a physical event. Whatever it is that we use, of course, we're using online webinars, right? We're also going to be using live events too, but for now, we're using online webinars first. Your job is to make once you before as you're giving them that thing, now they are open-minded, right? With the hope that they are going to get what they want once they watch that presentation. So it's easy. So you see that it will take you only about 1 minute to talk to everybody that contacts you and says, "This thing that you posted online, what is it about?" You need only 1 minute to get them to go watch, follow through and watch your thing, right? Okay, so again, our presentation, your question one is to ask questions. So you tell them, are you serious? Are you just joking about this? I need to know. Many people who contact me about this, they do it because they're interested in business, right? Are you really serious about this, or are you just kidding? Because we Nigerians we like to joke plenty. We play too much. Like, tell me, are you serious about this or not? And then they'll say, "Oh, they were serious." And I say, "Okay, great. All right." So there's three things, right? This presentation says four things, but it says, well, it should be three things, right? There are three things you have to do to make that kind of money in our business, right? The first thing you do is don't change. Continue to do what you do all the time. Recommend the things that you like to enjoy or think that others might like, just like you have done your whole life, right? So why are we saying this? Why are we using this exact line in our script? We're using this script and this exact line because when we tell them that they don't have to change, what does that do? It makes them relax. We tell them, look, you don't have to change. Continue doing what you're doing, which is recommend things that you like and things that you enjoy, or things that you think others might like and enjoy or benefit from. Just like you have done your whole life. It's easy. You not ask them. It's easy to do that, right? So this moves them. This line moves them from the unfamiliar because now they were not familiar with your thing. That was why they were asking you, "What is it? What is it about? How does this thing work?" Now this line is will now start moving them from the unfamiliar to the familiar, right? Because now you have told them that they don't have to change. They just keep doing what they're already doing. And then you now tell them question two, right? Again, forget this script, right? I'm going to give you guys my own script that I developed that will work for our locality here, right? So we either say this one on top, or we say this is our own script. We say, so confirm for me that if we provide you over the next tools and trainings to help you, that you are going to actually use them, because when you do, your results are guaranteed, and you'll be able to, and you restate their desire, and you restate the amount that they said they were interested in making, and so on and so forth. And then question three, right? And then we then go to the final one. So we're three for three. So here's a really big question. Would it be okay if we work together as a team so that I can show you exactly what we do, and I will give you hands-on support until you are making at least, quote the amount that they told you that they want, that they liked, right? So when they say yes, you don't close them. Now tell them, okay, so the next thing you're going to get is, I want you to go watch a video. I'm going to send you a video right now. I want you to watch it carefully. It's about 45 minutes long. Watch it. If you have any questions, get back to me. And then you close. So why does it work? It works because people are familiar with recommending. People are familiar with, making extra money. People are familiar with vacations. People are familiar with, what they have told you about themselves. I used this stuff on Saturday. I was meeting someone, and I started talking to him about this, and this guy was answering these questions. And by the time the guy is part of Kairos, actually. He's part of Kairos. So I was using this same exact script on him, and because he came to ask me how does he promote Kairos. When he was on, I told him, and I started explaining this script to him. And after a while, he said, "That's what you did with me when I came in, Abby." I said, "Yes." And he started laughing, right? So what you want is that if they are not in agreement with all of your questions that you ask them, just thank them and move on to the next person. Thank them and move on. Thank them and move on. Thank them and move on. So this works because people have a personal assurance again about what they are unfamiliar with. So basically, what we're doing here is that we're working smarter, not harder, guys. Your success in affiliate marketing or network marketing is not based on talent. Some people think that they have to be talented. It is a lie. You don't need to have 1 ounce of talent, especially if you have someone like me who's on the talented, who can build all the presentations, who can do all the different things for you. Now you don't need talent. Now you don't need talent, right? You don't need talent, but you need skills. And this 1 minute presentation is a critical skill because it makes people open minded to get your next suggestion. Yeah. So it works if you practice, because practice is the mother of skill. Practice is the mother of skill. Practice is the mother of skill. So it works if you practice. So don't forget that, guys. Many of you will master this presentation and this script in about 10 to 12, 10 to 20 repetitions. Some of you will do it in 10, some will do it in 11, 13, 20. But in about 20 repetitions, you can master it. So you can do it with your fellow Kairos members, those in your team, those under you. You can do it with them, right? We're going to be doing this every week, mastering it, right? Starting from next week, we're going to be doing role playing. We are going to have this 1 minute presentation party thing, right? So what is the step two? Step two is, we should now show them our presentation, right? So our presentation can be any of this. So we're using number 7. We're using the number 7 presentation. We're using number 7. All right? That is what we're using. So think about this carefully. Think about it carefully. And hey, I'm having a meeting. Come. Come. Sorry. It's okay. It's okay, baby. Sorry, don't cry again. Sorry. So we're using number 7, guys. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over the script. I'm going to post the script in the Facebook group today once we finish this seminar so that you guys can download it and you can start practicing with it. Again, don't worry if you don't get it the first time, the second time, the third time. It's going to take you about 10 to 20 repetitions for you to get the hang of it and master it. Okay? So, but this is your ticket, guys, to El Dorado. This is your ticket, right? Do start practicing this script. Don't even promote anything tonight. Don't promote anything tomorrow. Don't even promote anything Sunday. You can start promoting on Monday. By then, you should have practiced it enough times yourself, right? But remember, like I said, it needs you to do it 10 to 20 times with actual prospects. It needs you to do it between 10 to 20 times until you have it down pat. And you will notice that you may have your own angles to it. Don't deviate from the script, please. Do not deviate from the script. You can add your own flair, your own ideas to it, but don't change the core of the script because it is written in the way it is written for a reason. It is written the way it is because that way harnesses the human psychology that makes it work. If you remove any of those components, it's not going to work. Okay? So before I go through the script, let me take some questions. So if you have any questions, let me know. Okay? So let me know, guys. Any questions? Anyone? If there are no questions, then I'm going to go forward. I'm going to open up our scripts. You couldn't see number 7. Number 7 is webinars. And what is it again? Number 7 is webinar, live or automated webinar. That's number 7. A live or an automated webinar. That's number 7. All right, so let's look at our presentation. So someone says, hey, what is it about? And you say, send me a DM, Abi? Or send me a message on WhatsApp, Abi? Or they click on your ad and they go to your WhatsApp. So once they reach out to you, you respond. Personally, I do it over the phone. I do it face to face. But remember, I've been doing this for years, so I'm really familiar with scripts like this, right? So you can start with whichever way is comfortable for you. If doing it via text is comfortable for you, you can start with text, and then as you master it and you get better and better at it, you can now switch to just being on the phone and just speaking on the phone. All right. So I'll say, hi. So let's say this person's name is John. So John reaches out to me and says, hey, Mr. Ronald, I saw this thing that you put on Twitter about Kairos. What is it about? So I'll say, hey John, can you send me a DM, please? And then John sends me a DM, and I'll reply with, hi John, thanks for reaching out to me about Kairos. I can give you a presentation right away, but it will take like 1 minute, right? So what do you think? Could you give me an entire minute? 100% of the time, what is John going to say? John is going to say, well, right now, how about now? Or he will say, yes, I have a minute. So I will say, okay, John. So let me ask you two quick questions before we get started on this 1 minute presentation. I promise you it will take only 1 minute, right? So you see, most people, when they ask me what this is about, the reason is because they're looking for more income or they want to start a business. And it makes me curious, because I know that business is not something most people go out of their way to do. Is there a particular reason why you want to do business or why you want more income, right? Do you mind sharing with me? You see that now I'm not rushing to sell him my thing. I'm trying to find out more about him, right? And then John is going to say, so John here is the prospect. So John is generally going to give me, he's going to give me a general answer, right? He's going to say something like, "Oh, I'll have love. The reason why I want to do this is because I want to have more time. I'll have to want, more time for my kids, for my husband, for my wife, for myself." Or they will say, "Oh, I want to earn more money," or "There's no job, so I'm looking for something else to do." Or John will say, "Oh, I want to leave the country. I want to put enough money together so I can leave the country." Whatever he say, it is that he say, you want to make sure that you're writing everything down. So I want to have a sheet of paper. And you're putting everything down, or we're going to send an Excel sheet. I'm going to prepare an Excel sheet. It just occurred to me now that we for entries. So you can just put when somebody contacts you, you just put their name on a new cell of the Excel sheet, and then put all these things down. So everything is saved. Okay. So whatever it is anyway, make sure you're writing it down because that's what you will use to convince John in this case, right? So if John says, "Oh, it's more income," right, or they say something that relates to income, the next thing you will say is, "Oh, it's like, okay, that's a good goal, John. But let me ask you this: you said you want to make more money, or want to make more income, or there's no job, so you're looking for something else to do, right? So this thing is mainly mostly about money. How much exactly are we talking about here? Because more money is not really much. It's not. It doesn't really mean anything. What is your ideal income target a month? What ideal income target would you like to make each month with any business that you start? And John is going to say, right? John is not going to tell you exactly what it is. But let's say John says, "Oh, I want more freedom." You're going to say, you said you want more freedom and more time. You see, I'm repeating what he said. And I'm saying you you said more freedom, or you said more time. What would having more freedom or what would having more time be like for you? Then they're going to say what it is. So if they mention a specific amount, so let's say they say 200,000. So John says, I would love to make 200,000 per month. That would be great, right? I will now say something like, um, okay, John, and how would it feel if you make 200,000? How would it feel for you if you start making 200,000? And as they're saying, responding to you, you want to be writing what they're saying down, guys. It's important. Again, like I said, the Excel sheet, there will be spaces for you to just fill it in. So you can always go back to it. So, so John says, well, it will feel really, really great, right? So now you have got something that John needs, you've gotten something that he wants, and you have gotten him to agree on that thing that he wants. This sequence is essential, guys. This sequence is essential. You will notice that this entire sequence doesn't take me more than 30 seconds to go through, right? Okay. So I'll be like, all right, John, I'm going to. Let me sort of paraphrase back what you just told me to make sure that I understand it so I can present this to you under a minute, right? And then you can make a decision about what to do next. So basically, what you have told me that is that you would like to make You would like to be able to make 200,000 naira every month. You'd like to make more money, but specifically 200,000 naira every single month. And the reason why you want to do this is because it will help you, feel better about yourself. It will help you feel, you let's say John wants to relocate abroad. So that it will help you save towards relocating to Canada, for example. Is this correct? John is going to say, yes, absolutely, that is correct. I will say, all right, John. So are you really serious about this? Or are you just playing? Because our people, Nigerians, our people, we like to joke around a lot. Are you really serious about it? And John is going to say, yeah, yeah, I'm serious about it. Right? If John says he's playing, it will be like, okay, John, all right, I don't want to waste your time. Thank you so much for talking to me. And then you close it, right? Don't bother with anybody who is playing. But let's say that John says he's serious. You say, okay, great. So there's three things that you need to do to make this business model work. And we call this our business model. We call it hybrid franchising. So to make it work for you, the first thing is don't change. The reason I say this is that the hybrid franchising business model is one that is based on you recommending digital and physical products and trainings to people. And then when they buy, we earn a commission every single time that they buy. And the great thing, John, is that you already do this. You already recommend things to people every day that you think that they will like and benefit from. You just don't get paid for it. Don't you agree? Of course, John knows he doesn't get paid for it. Is he going to agree on? Of course, he will agree. We already know that is the answer, right? And you say, great. So continue to do what to do and what most people do all the time, right? So just keep doing what you've always done your whole life. Is that okay? And then John says yes. So say, so to look at this hybrid franchising presentation, right, and not have it be a waste of your time, John, I need to get three yeses from you. And right now we already have 1 yes out of our three yeses already. So the second thing I want you to confirm for me, John, is would it be okay if I work together, you and I show you exactly what to do to make hybrid franchising work for you in less than 1 hour a day. And I give you support and I help you until you start making at least, and you start making at least 200,000. You see, you state their figure that they told you. You see the reason why you have to be writing it down. You start making 200,000 a month a day, and which will help you start saving up towards your relocation to Canada. Would you be willing to work with me for just 1 hour a day until you get to that point? Then you pause for a response. You pause. Once you ask them this question, you pause. If they say no, thank them. If they say no, I'm not going to do it, I'm not willing to do it, thank them for talking to you and close immediately so that you can talk to the next person. If they say yes, I will do that, you're like, okay, okay, John. So we have two yeses out of three. Now here's the really big one, John. And the truth is, a lot of people say no to this, and a lot of people also say yes to it. So here it is. If you are giving over the next 1 year tools and trainings to help you make this hybrid franchising business model a success for you, can you confirm to me right now that you are going to actually use those tools and those trainings to get to the point where you are making 200,000 a month? You see, that 200,000 is what he said he would like to make. He said that I'm repeating it, I'm repeating it, I'm repeating it. So to get to the point where you're making 200,000 a month and you can start saving up towards your relocation to Canada, because when you use these tools and that we provide for you, your results are guaranteed. Can you confirm to me right now, John, that you will use them if they're provided? Then you pause again for a response. So John is going to say, yes, that's likely. Again, if they say no, thank them, close. And the presentation. If they say yes, you will like, all right, John. So now we have three yeses out of three. The next step is for you to watch a video that breaks down the hybrid franchising business model step by step by step. You will see in detail how the business model works. You will see other people just like you who are using it successfully to make an extra 50,000 a month, 200,000 a month, even as much as 1 million naira a month. I'm going to send you that video now, right? Would you like me to send it, right? Would you like me to send it? So let me add that there. Would you like me to send it? Because we want them to say yes, right? Would you like me to send it? Okay. So it says yes, please. You now say, so this is you again. So you now say, the next message you are going to get from me will be a link to the video. And of course, this link that you're sending is which link? Which link is it? That's your affiliate link, obviously, right? That will be your affiliate link. So the next message you get from me will be a link to the video. Go watch it. It's only 40 minutes, so it's short. Watch it to the end. And if you have any questions, come back here and let me know, okay? And then the prospect answers in the affirmative. And you now say the next message you receive will be a link to the video. When so if you like, you can now say, when can I call you back to know whether you have watched the video? Or you wait. Personally, I wouldn't call anybody back. If they watch it and they get back to me and they buy from there, that's beautiful. If they get back to me, I'll know that they are very, very interested, but they maybe they have some questions. Now I can answer those questions and give them the link and to go to click on the link again and now click on the buy button and then buy. All right. So this is not going to take you more than a minute, guys. Again, of course, the first time you do it is probably going to take you a lot more. The idea is that you have to say when you're delivering the script, you have to be lively. Please don't do this when you're angry. Don't do this when you're hungry. Don't use this script when you're moody. Don't use it when you're sick. But you're not going to be sick in Jesus' name. All right? None of you will be. Okay? But the idea is that you want to be upbeat. You see how I'm sounding. You see how I'm sounding. As I'm talking here and I'm smiling, because when you talk and you're smiling, it has a way of carrying over into the inflection of your voice and the sound of your voice and the depth of your voice and the conviction of what you are saying. And also, it helps to believe 100% in your product. I don't have a problem with you believing in the product because I'm sure that you guys wouldn't be here till today if you didn't believe in Kairos and this opportunity. So I know you believe in it, right? So, so what it then means is that now, what it then means is that now, I don't know who this Mr. Right is. Okay, don't worry, guys. I'm going to figure out a way to remove it. Um, okay, so so when you start it, it's probably going to take you more than 1 minute, but the better you get at it, the lesser and lesser time it takes you to the point where you know that you will see that you will be able to deliver this in 1 minute tops. And you will also see that you don't even need, at some point, you won't even need the script. You won't need to be reading from the script anymore. You know this thing off the top of your head because I know it off the top of my head right now. Of course, I created it, so it's understandable that I know. So every week we're going to have a team training um, where we're going to learn about these scripts, and then we're going to learn other things about how to get traffic. I'm going to be having one new person come in every week to teach you about traffic. The very very first set of people I'm going to get are people who are going to teach you to use WhatsApp traffic, to get WhatsApp traffic. And then after the WhatsApp traffic class, I'm going to bring someone in to teach you about YouTube traffic and Google ads. And after that, we're going to have Facebook, even though Facebook is like really, really stupid these days, right? And, you know, we're going to be talking about we're working on a traffic course now that shows you 10 different ways to get traffic. 10 different ways includes WhatsApp, Facebook, Google, YouTube, flyers that you can distribute. You can go to one church, distribute 5,000 flyers. I can assure you that if you even 1,000, if you do 1,000 flyers and you go to something like Canaan land and you give it to some people, don't give it to anyhow persons. Oh, give it to people that at least look well, dress well. 1,000 people, you can do it over 3 Sundays, over 4 Sundays. I can assure you that at least 100 to 200 out of that 1,000 are going to come. Now, the way I will teach you to design your flyers. If you do it, you are going to have 500 out of that 1,000 who will go to your link and watch our presentation. 100%. 100%. So 500 people will send you. Again, you don't want to send them to your link through the flyer. You want to send them to something like WhatsApp. So they send you a message on WhatsApp and you talk to them. And then from there, you use the script and send them to your affiliate link. All right. So we're going to be talking about all of this stuff. Again, like I said, we're uploading all of the funnels tonight. I slept. Okay, I didn't sleep 2 days ago, but yesterday I slept like I was because I've been exhausted. My goodness, I'm the one. And shout out to Etomi, who has been my sounding board, in all of these projects. So shout out to me. Shout out to Anne, Mary Ann. Mary Ann wrote like two powerful sales letters for us. In fact, she wrote one while she was very, 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 very sick. You know, now she didn't tell me she was, because if I had known she was sick, I wouldn't have let her do it, right? But she did it. So shout out to all of them for pitching in. So again, like I said, we're going to be going through this script every week, you know, and the I'm going to be also be refining the script and making it shorter and more powerful and more punchy. This is just like version 1.0 of the script. We're going to eventually have 2.0 and 3.0 of the script. We'll get it to a point where it is really, really devastatingly effective. It is effective as it is, but I want it to be as effective as a leopard. You know how speedy a leopard is. I want it to work with that kind of speed. All right. So we will start uploading those funnels tonight. From tomorrow, this time tomorrow, you guys can start promoting. But like I said, you can just chill, wait till Monday, practice this script. This script is your ticket, guys. This script doesn't sell anything. Your job is not to sell anything. Please, please, please. Don't explain American plan. Don't explain Kairos anything. Leave it. The presentation. They click and go to your step two, which is to go watch the our presentation through your link. Our presentation will do the selling for you. So when we say things like we will do the selling for you, this is what we mean, right? This is what we mean. So, are there any questions now? So, if there are any questions now, please let me know. If there are no questions, no, don't be hold your peace and be still. Just so this is it, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So remember again the rules. If they don't answer all your three questions with a yes, any points they say no, cut them off, thank them for listening to you, and end it. You want to move people. You want to be moving people through as fast as you can. You want to be moving people through as fast as you can. You want to get to the yes people as fast as you can. Okay. All right. So seems to me like there isn't a lot of questions. So I maybe you are overwhelmed. I hope you're not. I'm going to send post the what is it called now? I'm going to post this the link to the script. I'm going to post it now in the WhatsApp group. Um, okay, I don't have my phone where I have for the WhatsApp group here. So I'm going to send it to Etomi. Etomi is going to post it in the group. All right, guys. So Etomi is going to post it in the group now. So go to the group and get that. All right, go to the group and get that, and you will be able to um, you know use the script, practice with the script. So you are going to get a version. You are going to get a version that 2 me 2. So Etomi, please check your what's it called now? Please check your WhatsApp. Sorry, please check your Gmail, please. Please check your Gmail, and there's a link the to the script. So just post the script in the WhatsApp group, and everybody will be able to have access to it. Okay, so if there aren't any questions, so let me see. If there aren't any other questions, I'm going to close this meeting. On Monday, we are going to have another team meeting on Monday. Because on Monday, I'm going to go over all of the funnels that we have on the site. So I'll explain the purpose of each funnel, how you can, why you should choose each one, so that you can dramatically improve your results. So we're going to go through all of the funnels. We're going to have around four funnels, four or five on Monday, and we're going to have video funnels, the presentations in video format. We're also going to have it in text. We're going to have funnels for the content of the videos. We'll have it as text, like regular sales letters too. We have those funnels also. You know, thank you so much, every single one of you, for coming on today. I deeply appreciate you. I do not take it for granted. Thank you for being here. Now let's make Kairos big. Let's make it big. We're going to be announcing more updates. The World Cup promo that we're doing for members of Team Kairos. We have other promos, not just the World Cup promo. Our upcoming Team Kairos magazine. You guys probably don't know, but we're going to launch our own magazine, right? Um, so we're going to have that coming up. We're going to have number of things. So thank you so much, everybody. Winnie, I'm going to call you again, but probably not tonight. But I'll call you tomorrow so I can follow up with you and know how you are doing. And if you want to reach me, now I will be more frequent inside of the WhatsApp group. I know that I hardly show up there, but it's for a reason. I wanted to make sure that if I'm coming there, I'll be coming. I'm not coming here to answer questions about when is the site going to be ready? What is going to happen to the site? No, I want to be sure that when when the site is finally ready, then I will be frequent there. So I'm going to be there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Indena, Khalad, Joseph. I'm also going to call you tomorrow. Uh, Thank you so much, every single one of you, for keeping the faith, for keeping the fire burning. Mr. Razak, thank you. Let me see who else is here. I saw Osley earlier. Thank you so much. God bless you, Kalista. Um, Osley, thank you so much. All the way from South Africa. And also on Monday, we're going to talk about our team members who are not in Nigeria because now Iberi can pay you directly. Osley, for example, who is in South Africa, you can now get all your earnings in South Africa, Osley. So you can get your earnings in South Africa. Your car will be delivered when you qualify for the car and you become director. The car will be delivered to you in South Africa. Everything is going to be done right there. Thank you so much, Anyao. Thank you, Mr. Right. Who is Mr. Right? I don't know. Thank you, Mr. Vivaci. Thank you, Michael. Judge Lynn, thank you so much for being here. Mrs. Ngozi, thank you. Gideon, thank you. Godson, wow, thank you for being here. Larry, Bolaji, Ola, Folashade, hey, Mrs. A. Enoch. Enoch, thank you so much for tuning in all the way from Ghana. Florence, thank you for joining us. Um, Ape, thank you. Imobong, thank you so much for being here with us. Sarah, Mrs. Sarah is here. Wow. Oh, I don't miss you now plenty. Oh. Thank you so much for coming on tonight. Madam Francisca, thank you so much. You are going to win a special award. We are going to have an award for most consistent Kairos person. And Mrs. Francisca wins it hands down. And I'm sure Tommy will agree with me because we talk about it all the time. All the time. So thank you so much, guys. Ace Points, Nena, Ukweze, thank you. Gifty, thank you for coming. Who else is here? Mr. Boniface, thank you for being here. Let me see who else is here. Jesse Idika, thank you for coming on. Joseph, I'm not mentioning your name again. I've mentioned you plenty times. Samuel, hi Samuel. Thank you so much, Samuel, for coming. Morayo, thank you for being with us tonight. Emeka Dioka and Emeka Kalu, thank you to both of you for joining us tonight. Also, let's Mr. Imaf Wachuku Imaf 50, thank you so much for joining us today. Chigoze, thank you for being with us today. Thank you so much, everybody. God bless you, and I will see all of you on Monday. Have a great night. Cheers.